the best Christmas pageant ever. The Herdmans were the worst kids in the history of the world. They were so awful, you could hardly believe they were real. There were 6 of them. Ralph, Imogen, Leroy, Claude, easy. Ollie, and Gladys. They were stringy-haired and dirty and all different sizes. They lived over a garage, and when they didn't have anything else to do, they would bang on the garage door up and down and try and squash each other, or the mailman, or their crazy one-eyed cat. Everybody stayed away from them. Then one day, they showed up in Sunday school, and though nobody knows how, they took over our annual Christmas pageant. Our Christmas pageant was always the same. Kids in bathrobes and bed sheets acting out the story of Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus being born. Everybody knows the story. Everyone but the Herdmans. But that didn't stop them from picking all the best parts for themselves.
I'll be Mary. I'll be Joseph.
Everyone else was afraid to volunteer.
We'll be the wise men.
And the worst herdmans of all of them is the angel of the Lord.
Me. I'll be it. What is it?
The Sunday school teacher read the whole story to them about the star and the shepherds.
And how there was no room left at the inn, and how baby Jesus had to sleep in a manger.
The herdmans were shocked.
They stuck them out in a barn and they tied Jesus up in rags and put him in the feed box?
At least we put Gladys in the dresser drawer.
Then they heard about the wise men bringing gifts of oil and frankincense.
What good is smelly oil? If we're the wise men, let's bring pizza.
Personally, I would not name him Jesus. I would name him Bill, and I would not let the wise men worship him. Get away from that baby. You might have germs.
Shazam! I am the angel of the Lord. Our Mary was loud and bossy. The wise men were sneaky, and the angel of the Lord came out of outer space.
This is going to be the worst Christmas pageant ever.
Let's just cancel this year's pageant, because I don't think anyone will come to see it.
But they were wrong. Everybody came to see what the herdmans do. Ralph and Imogen. Ralph and Imogen stood frozen. They were not sure what to do. They weren't pushing or hitting or being herdmans. Imogen slung the baby Jesus doll over her shoulder and thumped her palm on his back, the baby doll, twice and hard. Ralph's veil was crooked. Imogen and Ralph sat on the floor.
Shazam! Unto you, your child is born. He's in that barn thingy.
Right behind Gladys came the wise men, carrying They put them all down by Jesus. The wise men, instead of leaving, sat around the Holy Family. Somehow every wrong thing the herdmans did, Mary who burped the baby, who might be fussy and tired, the angel yelled where the baby was so they wouldn't have to wander all over the place, the wise men who were supposed to leave hung out instead. All these things seemed right and natural. Imogen started to cry as if Christmas had come over her all at once. When everyone left the church that night, it was cold and clear, with crunchy snow underfoot and bright, bright stars in the sky.
There's something different this time. Something special.
I agree.
And though nobody could say exactly what that something was, everyone agreed that it was the best Christmas pageant ever.